Hello everyone, it's Tommy here. I'm gonna do a short video where I will explain about very helpful exercises for an apprentice which gonna help you develop faster. I know it's very difficult in the beginning to become a tattoo artist. It's very difficult to find people who gonna dedicate their skin to let you practice. It's very difficult to buy certain equipment, any kind of like a fake skin product where you can keep practicing is quite expensive. So many of you when you start you have no money really to buy all those things to make the practice easy. So I'm gonna show you the exercises which pretty much don't cost anything, and I've been tattooing for 25 years. I've been teaching before for quite a while as well. I'm gonna show you the most effective exercises that you can improve and accelerate your practice to become a professional tattoo artist. Obviously, very often someone who starts is limited with equipment, not only practice skin, not only people who dedicate the skin, but also equipment is an issue. So I'm gonna show you how to do a simple equipment which let you practice and improve your skills. Basically, the secret is the memory muscle of your wrist and hand. So the exercises I'm gonna show you improve that memory muscle. That is a major problem on start of the career of many artists, because people sometimes when they practice on people's skin, they don't have that proper feeling in the hand when they hold heavy tools. And very often they go with the lines too deep in people's skin, making scars and hurting the client. So with those exercises, you're gonna develop that memory muscle faster. And when you're gonna be ready to start training on real people, your wrist and memory muscle will be already improved, which will make your future easier with developing your skills as a tattoo artist. First thing you will need is just to create your tool. You see, that's a mechanical pencils or traditional pencils fitted inside a tattoo grip and connected with like a cheap tattoo machine or broken tattoo machine. You can get them from eBay for almost nothing if you buy a broken one. You don't need to use a mechanically correct machine for exercises, because you're using the pencil on the paper in that exercise. You can also do things like that, where you pretty much create little clay, any kind of plastic material which give you a little bit extra weight, and you can use a biro pens. You can create a little bit of the grip with a tape, so it give you that exercise. You need some weight on your tool to help practice your memory muscle. So the exercise I'm gonna show you works with a pencil first. The exercise with a biro pen is a different, which I'm gonna show you later. So the first exercise is about training memory muscle on do precision exercise to build up your memory muscle. I'm gonna show you what you need next for that exercise. In that exercise, the next thing what you need to do is to create any document with the fancy letters. You need a calligraphy script. Find it on internet, print it on an iPad or on a computer from a Photoshop or from Procreate. Any alphabet letters, numbers, any song lyrics what goes to your head. And the purpose of that exercise is to practice fine line work, which force your memory muscle to work stronger. You need to do the document back to front, and then you need to print it on a paper. Your next step in that exercise is, when you have that paper printed, you will put it on a light box and you put it in reverse. Sometimes if the letters come out a bit too dark, you either can print them slightly lighter from the printer, or you can put few pages together so the light box is not making them too dark. The purpose of that exercise is to try to practice the line work by following the very fine line works of the calligraphy letters. You need to be a script. You can print them for yourself slightly bigger. This is just a quick example. When you're practicing the movement of your tattoo machine and you follow very precise lines and you try to be as accurate as possible with very sharp pencil, then you practicing that movement on your wrist. Also, if you can make yourself exercise slightly more difficult, if you place on any surface your printed document in slight angle, you will have to force more work with your wrist to hold that angle precisely. To you practicing on a document which is less comfortable, your muscle memory develop faster. If you make yourself exercises too easy, you're not developing those muscles as fast. So why is important to practice the memory muscle? When tattoo artists start do the line on the people's skin and they don't have that experience in the wrist, when they start doing the line work, longer they go, they tend to go deeper and they don't know they go deeper, and then they start scarring the skin. So when you start doing the line work on people's skin, you need to make sure you've got that feeling in your wrist that the tattoo machine is like your natural extension of your wrist. And when you do the line work, you follow up the same depth all the way. So then your line work looks nice and clean. If you start doing the exercise, you don't have the feeling in your wrist, you start doing the nice line, and then suddenly you start going deeper because your hand starts struggling and heaviness of the machine makes you go deeper and deeper. You start making those lines inconsistently heavy, and it shows up as a scars or blobs on the skin. So if you don't have any light box in home, all you need to do is to find any transparent box, put your phone with a torch or any type of a light inside. You can put your document on the top of the box and you've got the light box for free. It doesn't cost anything. You can continue your exercises on the paper and develop your skill. When you are practicing an apprentice, sometimes can take few months or few years before you actually will start tattooing clients. More earlier you start practicing on the paper, the better results you're gonna have on the real skin and faster you will progress. This is the best advice for an apprentice before you start tattooing real clients.